Imagine planting a tiny seed in the ground. Every single day, instead of allowing it to grow, you dig it up just to check whether it's becoming a tree. Eventually, the seed dies before it ever has a chance to grow. Surprisingly, many people do the exact same thing with their dreams. The moment they have a new goal, a business idea, a fitness journey, a creative project, or a life-changing ambition, they immediately tell everyone around them. They seek praise before progress, validation before results. But what if speaking your dreams too early is one of the biggest reasons they never become reality? Today, we'll explore the psychology behind silence, the hidden power of keeping your goals private, and a story that may completely change how you pursue success. Meet Alex, an ordinary young man with extraordinary dreams. One New Year's Day, he decided that this year would be different. He would wake up at 5 every morning, lose weight, start an online business, read 50 books, and completely transform his life. Excited by his new vision, Alex couldn't wait to share it. He posted motivational quotes on social media, told his friends about his future success, and spoke confidently about the millionaire he was going to become. Everyone congratulated him. They admired his ambition, encouraged him, and praised his determination. For a few days, Alex felt incredible, but weeks passed, and his enthusiasm slowly disappeared. The early mornings stopped, the books gathered dust, the business idea remained unfinished. Months later, nothing had changed except the memory of his announcement. Then something interesting happened. A year later, Alex met an older entrepreneur who had quietly built a successful company. Curious, Alex asked him why he never talked about his goals online. The entrepreneur smiled and said, "Because my energy belongs to my work, not to convincing people that I'm working." That single sentence changed Alex's life forever. Psychologists have discovered something fascinating about the human brain. When you tell people about your goals and receive praise, your brain often experiences a sense of satisfaction before you've actually achieved anything. The compliments, encouragement, and recognition create a small dopamine reward, making your mind feel as though progress has already been made. This psychological effect can reduce the motivation to continue working because your brain has already received part of the emotional reward it was seeking. This doesn't mean you should never share your dreams. Accountability with trusted mentors or supportive partners can be incredibly valuable. The danger comes from seeking admiration instead of achievement. There's a big difference between asking someone to help you stay disciplined and announcing your ambitions simply to gain approval. Silence has always been associated with strength. Think about the most disciplined individuals you've ever admired. They rarely spent their time talking about what they were going to accomplish. Instead, they quietly worked while everyone else was distracted by appearances. Their results spoke louder than their promises. In a world where many people broadcast every intention, silence becomes a competitive advantage. Another reason silence is powerful is that it protects your focus. Every opinion you receive has the potential to influence your confidence. Some people will encourage you. Others will doubt you. Some may laugh at your goals or project their own fears onto your future. When your dream is still fragile, too many outside voices can weaken your belief. Like a small flame in the wind, new ambitions often need protection before they become strong enough to withstand criticism. There's another psychological principle called identity reinforcement. Every time you publicly declare, "I'm writing a book," or "I'm starting a business," you begin identifying with the idea rather than the action. It feels good to be seen as someone ambitious, but identity without consistent effort creates an illusion of progress. Real confidence isn't built by talking about who you want to become. It's built by repeatedly doing the work required to become that person. History is full of individuals who worked quietly before the world noticed them. While others were chasing attention, they were mastering their craft. They understood that recognition should be the consequence of excellence, not the substitute for it. By the time people finally noticed their success, years of invisible effort had already taken place behind the scenes. Silence also teaches patience. In today's world, everything encourages immediate gratification. We want instant likes, instant results, instant recognition, and instant success. But meaningful achievements rarely happen overnight. Trees grow slowly, Skills develop gradually. Trust is built over time. Great dreams require seasons of invisible work where nobody applauds your effort except you. Let's return to Alex's story. This time, he chose a different approach. He stopped posting about his goals. He stopped announcing every new habit. Instead, he quietly woke up before sunrise each day. He exercised when nobody was watching. He learned new skills after work. He built his business one customer at a time. Months passed. Friends noticed he had become healthier, calmer, and more confident. They asked him what had changed. Alex simply smiled and said, "I stopped talking and started building." People often misunderstand silence. They assume silent people lack ambition or confidence. In reality, some of the strongest individuals are silent because they understand that actions create credibility while words create expectations. Every promise increases pressure. Every quiet action builds momentum. Of course, silence doesn't mean isolation. We all need mentors, teachers, and supportive people who genuinely want us to succeed. The key is choosing carefully who earns the right to hear your dreams. Share your vision with people who challenge you to improve, not with those who merely applaud your intentions. Imagine if every minute you spent talking about your goals was instead invested in working toward them. Imagine if every social media post announcing your plans became another page written, another workout completed, another skill learned, or another business problem solved. Small actions repeated consistently will always outperform grand announcements. The most successful people often understand a simple truth. Your dreams don't need an audience, they need discipline. Your goals don't need applause, they need consistency. And your future doesn't depend on how many people believe in your vision. It depends on whether you're willing to keep working when nobody is watching. So if you're carrying a dream inside you today, protect it. Let your habits speak louder than your words. Let your progress create the conversation. Build quietly, improve privately, grow patiently. Then one day, when people ask how you became successful, you won't need to explain every step. Your results will tell the story that your words never could. Because sometimes, the fastest way to achieve your dreams is to stop talking about them and start living them.